I was thinking more about meditation and thinking about how it intersects with my writing. And as you know, long form fiction is my bailiwick, and a meditative practice helped me to, one, get more in touch with myself, but two, also get more in touch with the characters, which are, of course, in a sense, myself as well. That is a fact that is hard to escape, but a meditative practice leads to a certain level of insight and allows you to be, or at least allowed me to think and react a little bit more organically to situations that were occurring and situations that were occurring in my head, in terms of the writing of a story, and to run with a tangent, which very often was not a tangent at all. And when you're writing and all of a sudden the character, you plan the character to walk through the door, but for some reason you're writing that the character's looking at the credenza and something upon it, which wasn't what you had thought would be happening. And to learn to go with that and to go with that intuitive flow, my meditative practice or my meditation helped me to do that, to relax into the writing and the characters, and was very useful in that regard. I think that I heard, and I cannot remember if this was an interview with him, but Robert Olin Butler was not talking about meditation in this interview, but was talking about that sort of organic flow and letting the characters lead, or be willing to let the characters lead, which to a non-writer can sound very odd and perhaps hard to believe, but all of a sudden what you thought was going to happen in a story sometimes does not. And being willing to go with that is, I have found, useful. And my meditation helped me to go with that flow and to see where they were going and to be aware of the feelings involved, both in myself and in the idea of the character, to better express on the page what is going on, both objectively and perhaps not objectively. So I thought I would throw that out there. And again, I recommend that you visit Clarice Jensen, although that instrumental music was never your preference, but I highly recommend her work. I think that the first album, although that is an antiquated term, was From This That Will Be Filled. I'm relying on memory here, so pardon my errors. Anyway, I hope that you are well. I love you. I am thinking about you, and I hope that you are open to the day that you are about to have, and that it welcomes you as much as I am sure that it is ready to.